brand new King of the Hill Semi-D home in Serangoon Gardens, District 19, Singapore is fresh out of the oven. Built to 4 levels on 999 land, it houses 6 beds, 6 baths, parks 2 cars and is ready for immediate occupancy. We give you 4 seasons on Brockhampton Drive. So here's a full rundown of the property. It was completed in the year 2026 on Brockhampton Drive in Serangoon Gardens sub-planning zone in a building control zone of 2-storey mixed landed. So here are some specifications of the home. The land is 999-year lease of 2,805 square feet built up to an area of 7,460 square feet. 5 ensuite bedrooms, dry and wet kitchen, powder room, 1 movie room, 1 study area, 1 carport terrace. It has 1 family area, 2 roof terraces, 3 balconies, 1 front yard and a backyard, a lapping pool, private lift. It has a generous living and dining area, double volume ceiling, car porch parks 2 cars, comes with a home shelter, maid's room, maid's bath. It's EV charging and solar panel connection ready. It's fully fitted with your European branded appliances. So welcome to the home. Let's start off with a little bit of direction from the front porch, and you're facing directly into what is the southwest. So you're getting a bit of an overhead sun. It's about 12 in the afternoon right now, and you can see that we're fully shaded by the roof terrace that covers the full front porch area, even into the yard, and you have a gentle elevation gradient that brings you into 2 parking lot area over here. The gate is 5 meters width of your open angle turning. We've changed the gate direction from the right to the left orientation over here for your easy parking because the road is going this way, and so it's just much more convenient for the driver. Then you're coming up onto elevated ground, approximately 400 mm or so, onto what is the front yard over here, and it's covered to this extent. We left the planter over here open for the new buyer's interpretation. They can obviously put trees for shade or just do a very nice young herb garden over here. Then, of course, you have the side gate on this side with the meter compartment that closes up, and your letterbox goes here. Then let's come into the side area, which is the pool. So the boundary space over here was developed into a full-on 13-odd meter lap pool, and this is 13 meters by approximately 2 meters by the side. You've got 1.5 meters depth, so it's very decent depth. The flooring, as you can see from the driveway, is granite look-alike 600 by 600 tiles, and this is Novoletto. You've got a continuation of wood look-alike tiles that line the perimeter to give it a warm feel, and then you've got refreshing granite that lines the pool, which is very pretty. Then you also have large panel sliding doors and windows that give you access into the home, and this is to facilitate intimacy and natural light. So to the rear, you have an open back terrace. In this area, you can really pull up your chairs here if you wanted to. You can put your parasol, and this would be a very nice relaxing corner. Then the rear area is for laundry and the water tank. So what you will notice when you are here is that this specific plot sits on the highest point of Brockhampton Drive and also one of the highest points in the whole of Serangoon Gardens. And if we just take a step down over here, going out into the new pavement driveway that you've seen, you start to see that the road is actually declining on this stretch here, going all the way down. And as you go down this way, you realize that the homes will just get lower and lower. So you're sitting on the highest plot facing out into Brockhampton Drive. So from the front porch, the granite look-alike tiles then come into what you see is the foyer area, and this is 900 by 900 slab cut white Carrera marble tiles that carry us through into the living room, and this is the grand entrance that faces out into the southeast. If I'm standing here, this is south and this is east, so this is the southeast, depending on how you look at it for feng shui. We're coming into bursting ceiling height of 5.6 meters, double volume, and this is the living room space. So you have 4.8 meters from the door all the way to the wall space, and this is your frontage. If you're coming to this area, you got 4.2 meters of width. The full depth from wall all the way to the dry kitchen wall over there is 13.5 meters, and you will realize that you've got your living area segregated into approximately a 5 meter by 5 meter square. Then you've got additional 3 odd to almost 4 meters of a dining room space over here with the double volume. Then you're coming on into a cozy head space of 2.5 meters for the dry kitchen, and you've got a wide counter that is Milan pink, a very beautiful shade of a little bit of grey, a little tangents of black running through, and it's very nice marbling. It carries into again the dry countertop and the backsplash. You have your Frankel fittings, you've got Miele induction hood and hob already put in for you, and then all the rest is carpentry. There is a bomb shelter for space over here, put all your storage. Then you have your pocket door powder room over here that is fully cladded with Carrara marble. Finally, towards the rear, another pocket door for a concealed wet kitchen that is lined with genuine Milan pink marble countertop, and you have your backsplash to the rear. Carpentry is put in for you. You got 3 open flame burner Miele, a gas stove hood. Oven Miele is also installed for you. The fridge space has been left open for you to put in your 2-door. Here is access to the maid's room, followed by the maid's bath, and to the rear is the backyard, and you got the washer area. So coming up on the attic level, and let's go to the plan. So on this level, essentially, you have the entertainment room and the roof terrace facing the front, 2 good-sized rooms facing the rear, and another roof terrace. And you've got both rooms have an ensuite, just that this ensuite on the living area is connected by Jack and Jill. So let's begin with the entertainment room. You've got ceiling height of 2.5 meters that runs across this whole level. You have warm kaki pake flooring that lines this area. Then you have a width of 6.4 meters length by 3.6 meters width. So this is really a very good sized entertainment room. If your 2 kids live in those 2 rooms, then this is a very communal area that they will use. And this is one of my favorite spots because 2 large sliding panel doors that open up, and we're coming onto this roof terrace, which is 6.6 by 1.7 approximately, and you can see that the divider is tastefully done up with just concrete against breeze blocks, and these are cubic breeze blocks with a circular indentation. So it's very nice in the evening when you can see the circular shadows cast across in the setting sun. You're looking out into what is the whole of Serangoon Gardens. Further down you got Bishan, and even all the way down into Thompson area. So now we're going into the 2 good-sized rooms. We're starting with the one on the right, which is closest to the stairwell. You have the dimensions of 3.1 by 3.6 and the ceiling height that carries across for 2.5. Wardrobes are built in. You have a ensuite bathroom already fitted for you. You've got large format marble look-alike towels that line the wall. You've got black marble for the vanity, carpentry done up for you, and granite shower area. So the 2 rooms are connected by this rear roof terrace over here, which faces into the northeast. And I'm going to show you the other bedroom, which is 2.95 meters by 3.4 meters, again with the wardrobe space done up. The only difference with this room is the bathroom has a Jack and Jill access into where the entertainment is. So all your guests can also have a bathroom for usage, which is this one over here. Now let's go down to level 2. So the walkways are all very brightly lit because you've got the natural light coming from this end, and from this step upwards you have like a 5-meter ceiling burst of height. So we're coming to level 2, and let's go to the floor plan. Essentially on level 2 you have the master in the rear and the junior master in the front, both with their ensuite bathrooms and walk-in wardrobe spaces. They're divided by an open terrace with a planter in between. So let's start off with the junior master space, and you've got an abundance of space over here with a built-in cassette AC. So this whole area has an abundance of natural light because of the windows over here, and you even get to see the detailing of the travertine tiles that line the exterior. So this is really the side facing of the cube. This is the full glass panel with a small open up window over here into what is designed as the small terrace area for trees or greens to really soften up and connect the space between the junior and the master. This could also be a continuation from the master for his and her full walk-in wardrobe space if you wanted to. You got two walk-in wardrobes over here, fully run to the left and to the right. Then let's go into the junior master bathroom. You've got his and her sinks across a black marble countertop. Carpentry and mirrors have been put in for you. You've got beige Turkish marbles that line the flooring and the walls, and you've got a granite standing shower with bravette fittings. So the junior master comes with a balcony that overlooks the car porch terrace, and it has a very beautiful view angled at St. Francis Xavier Church. Now let's go into the master bedroom, which is just right across. You have a humongous space just running through. You've got a 6.16 length by 4.6 meters width, and this is all discounting even your walk-in wardrobe, which is a 2.31 meters by 3.35 width. You even have more space for the master ensuite bathroom, where you have his and her sinks across, again, black marble countertop, Turkish beige marble lining the walls and the floor. You got bravette long bath fitted for you. The WC area is segregated in one side, and if you just wanted to take a standing shower, then you have privacy over here, which is your granite and your bravette fittings again. So then to the rear of the master, you've got three full panel glass sliding doors that open up into wood look-alike tile floorings. You have a planter space that's been put in with a lighting point over there and water point, so you can put in a bonsai plant if you want for some greens to soften the area. Then we're coming down onto the mezzanine level, and this whole area has humongous space as it opens up down into the living and the dining area, which is the double volume space. From the floor to the ceiling is again 5.6 meters. From this floor to the ceiling height is a comfortable and cozy 2.3 meters that runs across and extends into the bedrooms of 2.35 meters. You will notice over here that there is an additional pocket of space just right across, and this has specifically been engineered if you wanted to create some sort of a sky bridge or a transparent walkway over that area, or a platform, which will give you an extension use of that space. Now let's go to the rear first, and I want to show you two very beautiful rooms. One is a common bedroom and the other movie room, both interlinked by a joint bathroom. So you've got Jack and Jill with two pocket doors opening up into the next room, and so this can be a common bedroom that's fully fitted already with the wardrobe, and you've got the AC mounted. Ceiling height is 2.35, a nice cozy height. You've got full glass panel windows over here and windows that open up for the natural breeze because you've got the north-south wind coming through, and this is again a very naturally breezy home. We're coming through the common bathroom, which has been tastefully fitted with your black marble countertop, carpentry below for vanity, mirrors put in. You've got your gibret fittings for the WC, bidet has put in, bravette, shower fittings are in, and then you've got the granite shower again. And we're coming into a longer room over here, which is 5.32 meters by 2.825 width. So the original design of this room was to be an AV or home theater movie room, and so the couch would go here. If you're looking at the animations, the screen is right across in this area, but right now what has been left for you is an nook over here where you can fit in your carpentry and just close up the screen wall. You've got more carpentry space open and available for you over here, where you can do whatever you want, a pantry, or you can do carpentry to the max and create a full wardrobe if you wanted to change this into a room. So let's come up onto the walkway, and then we're going straight down into what is a study space over here with fitted AC. You can put in your lights and this will be a wonderful reading corner, and it has abundance of natural light as we go out into a car porch terrace of 4.92 meters length by 8.13 meters width. So we're coming out onto the car porch terrace and it has amazing frontage. And the whole cube is cladded by large format travertine look-alike tiles, and this is your sintered stone exterior that really gives you that beautiful huge cubism look. So for the front, you realize that all the balconies are aligned with matching granite look-alike tiles, which is a stone feature. And then to the rear, you've got a wooden look-alike tiles, which is a woody element facing all the balconies to the rear. If you're thinking about schools, CHIJ Our Lady of Good Counsel, Zhonghua, St. Gabriel's Primary, Nanyang JEC, the French School, and Australian International School are amongst the many fine institutions within the area. For your convenience, Tavistock and Lorong Chuan MRT are just within 3-kilometer radius. So if you like what you see, give any of our agents a call and they'll be happy to show you the place. See you soon. We have an amazing... Why I become Donald Trump? Should I be here? Whoa, I forgot this is 5 or 4 But we'll see your slipper down there, never mind. 4 let's do that again.